أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu and welcome to today's class. I hope you're all doing well. Um, Before we start the class, can I please request everyone to make sure that their mics are off and that you don't accidentally turn them on because it can be disturbing to the classroom. So please make sure that your mics have a red line going across them to indicate that your mics are off. Jazakumullah. So we will start today's class with a prayer from the Holy Quran. So can I please ask discipline in charge to choose a student?
Assalamu alaikum. Our class for the class is
Walaikum salam.
Okay, what's your ID? Okay, discipline in charge, can we have a student? N1275. Is that N1275?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, let me just get a few noises at the same time, so 1 second. So we will start with this prayer that you see in front of you. So can you please repeat after me? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. N1275, are you still there?
Assalamualaikum.
Is that N1275?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Is that N1275?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so just repeat after me. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
رب زدني
زدني
علما.
علما.
Excellent. And can you read the translation for me?
Oh my Lord, increase me
In knowledge.
in my knowledge.
Well done. And the reference, please?
Taha
Verse 115.
11:5.
Yes, it's Surah Taha in the Holy Quran, and this is verse 115. Okay? Jazakumullah. Okay, so that was our prayer from the Holy Quran done. So we will now move on to our class. So today's class, basically, before we actually get into what we'll be learning today, I'd like to go over with you some of the Arabic terms that you have learnt so far. Okay, so in all the classes that you've done so far, you've learnt lots of different terms and lots of different rules, and it can be difficult to remember all of them, and it can be difficult to revise them all at once. So what we have done in this presentation is that we have collected all the Arabic terms that you've learnt so far and put them in this presentation. And then you can hopefully, inshallah, use this presentation to help you revise. Okay, so I will go through the Arabic terms that you've learned so far. Okay, I'll go through a couple today, and then some of them you'll go over tomorrow as well in your tomorrow's class. So I want everybody to listen carefully, and I want everybody, if you can, to make notes as well. Okay, because this will help you, especially in your exam that you will be having on Thursday. Okay, so I'll tell you more about the exam that you'll be having on Thursday later on in the classroom. But for now, make sure that you write things down or you remember them carefully, so that because this will come in hand during your exam on Thursday. Okay, so simple thing first is Fatha Kasra Dhamma. Okay, so you've learnt this before. This is a Fatha. So if you imagine that this blue line over here is a letter, Fatha is a slanted stroke found on top of a letter. This is a Fatha. Kasra looks like the same thing, but it is found underneath the letter. And Dhamma looks like this, and it is found on top of the letter. Any letter that has a Fatha, Kasra, or Dhamma on it has to be pronounced for 1 second. Okay, so this is the basics that you've learnt so far, and I'm certain everybody already knows this, but it is good for a revision. Okay. Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma, 1 second timing. Long stretch. After the Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma, you have long stretch Fatha, long stretch Kasra, and long stretch Dhamma. Long stretch Fatha is called vertical Fatha, and it looks like this. Okay, so the stroke of Fatha is basically turned and put in a vertical position over a letter. This is a vertical Fatha. Same for vertical Kasra. And Dhamma is called inverted Dhamma, and it looks like an upside down Dhamma. So if you look at this, this is a Dhamma, this is an inverted Dhamma. And any letter with a vertical Fatha, vertical Kasra, or inverted Dhamma should be pronounced for 2 seconds. So that is the difference between a Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma and a vertical Fatha, vertical Kasra, inverted. Now before I carry on, can I please again remind everybody to make sure that your mics are off, because otherwise there will be a lot of noise in the classroom and it will be difficult for me to teach and you to learn. So please make sure that your mics are off. Please make Jazakumullah. Next rule is of tanween or nonation. Okay, and I hope everybody remembers what tanween is. Okay, this is an alif with a dhamma on it. Actually, I'll start from this side. Okay, let me start from this side. This is an alif with a fatha on it. This is an alif with a fatha 10 on it. Any double stroke of fatha, is called fatha 10. This double stroke, you have to add a 10 at the end of the. So if this is the fatha, a double stroke of fatha will be fatha 10. This is an alif with a kasra. Double stroke of kasra will be kasra 10. Alif with a dhamma. Alif with a fatha 10. Dhamma 10. Okay. So this is dhamma. Double stroke is dhamma 10. So the three terms: fatha 10, double stroke of fatha; kasra 10, double stroke of kasra; and dhamma 10, double stroke of dhamma. And when you pronounce it, you must take care to pronounce a 2-second ghunna sound. What I mean by that is, alif with a dhamma should be pronounced as oo, oo. Alif with a dhamma 10, listen carefully, should be pronounced as un, un. Okay, so that ghunna sound at the end, I stretch for 2 seconds. What I mean by ghunna is a nasal sound that is produced in your nose, and that is said for 2 seconds. Alif with a kasra, e. Alif with a kasra 10, in. Okay, that nasal sound that I'm producing at the end is a ghunna. Okay, alif with a fatha, a. Alif with a fatha 10, an. Okay, so that is the rule of tanween. Now, what is a sakin letter and what is a sukoon? Now, sukoon is the actual name of the symbol. So, for example, this lam has a sukoon on it.
Okay.
Some students may get confused with this and might think that this is a dhamma, but that's wrong. Okay, this is a sukoon. Looks like a dhamma, but without that circle at the top. Okay, this is a sukoon. And a sakin letter is a letter with a sukoon on it. Okay, so this lam is a lam sakin because it has a sukoon on it. Same thing for a meme. This meme over here. Because meme has a sukoon on it, it is meme sakin. Noon has a sukoon, noon sakin. Lam has a sukoon, lam sakin. So a letter with a sukoon on top of it is called a sakin letter. Okay? And whenever you see a sukoon, you have to join the previous letter onto the letter with the sukoon. Okay? So I join the ha to the meen in this case. Hum. And I do so very lightly. Okay? Not with force. Moving on. What is a mushaddad letter? A letter with a shadda or a tashdeed on top of it is called a mushaddad letter. So in this case, ba has a shadda on it. Now shadda, may I remind you all, is this little W looking sign. Okay, this is a shadda. So ba is a mushaddad letter because it has a shadda on it. Okay, so and same thing for this ba over here. It has a shadda, so it is a mushaddad letter. This ra over here has a shadda, so it is a mushaddad letter. And finally, this kaf has a shadda on it, so it is a mushaddad letter. Any letter with a shadda on it should be pronounced, should be joined on to the previous letter and do so with force. Okay? So if I were to join the sin to the ba, ignoring this kasra underneath, I would say sab, sab, and then I would take into account and I would look at the kasra and I would say sabbi. So I first join the letter and then pronounce the other signs. Okay, sabbi. This kibban, kibban. Okay, so first I join the kaf to the ba and then I produce the tanween sound, bearing in mind the gunna sound at the end because of the tanween. Burri, burri. Okay. Join the ba to the ra and then produce the kasra sound. Over here, I first join the za to the kaf and then produce the vertical fatha sound. Zakka, zakka. Okay, so these are examples of mushaddad letters, and mushaddad means hardened. Okay, so that's what it means, and because of that, we join mushaddad letters to the previous letter with force and with a hard sound. Sabbi, kibban, burri. Okay, I'm not saying burri, I'm saying burri. So I do so with force, hold that sound, then produce the kasra sound. Okay, so that is what a mushaddad letter is. I hope you've all listened carefully. In tomorrow's class, you'll be going over some more rules that you've already learned and you will be revising them with your teacher. But for today's class, just make sure that you have listened carefully and then any notes you have made, make sure you revise them. Otherwise, this class will be online for you to have a look at in your spare time and it can be used as revision. Okay, so mushaddad, sakin, tanween, long stretch, and simple fatha kasra dhamma is what you have revised today. Okay. Now in today's class we will be looking at exercise 18.3. Okay, and this is a really good exercise to revise and practice all the previous rules that you've learned. Okay, so what we will be doing is we will be making our way across this table that you see in front of you, and we will be covering from alif down to sheen in today's class. And like I said, in tomorrow's class you'll be doing some more of this and you will be covering the other letters down below over here. Okay, so for today's class we'll just be focusing on letters from alif to sheen. Now what this exercise does really well is it categorizes the words into according to the letters they have in it. Okay, so this first row over here is all letters that have alif or Hamza in them. Okay. Now this column is, and same goes for this. So ba, this row is all four letters with ba in it. This row is for ta, this row is for tha. Okay. Column wise, so over here, this column looks at where the letter has a fatha on it. So for example, ba over in this column over here has a fatha. In this column, it has a kasra. In this column, it has a dhamma. In this column, it has a sukoon. In this column, it has a shadda. And in this column, it has a tanween on it. So you are practicing all the rules all together, all in one big column. Okay? So what I'll do is I will ask one student to come to the mic at a time, and I will ask you to repeat after me the words that I say. And everybody can at home repeat in their own time as well. Okay? So can I please have a student on the mic?
Yes, but before that, A1221, you are not currently a G1 student. You requested to put yourself into G2 course. So that's why I'm going to put you in the waiting room. So if you have any queries, any questions, so please email us. And I also see some G2 students here, so please rename yourself. Otherwise, I will put you in the waiting room. Our first TOEFL is A1196.
Jazakumullah. A1196. Assalamu alaikum. A1196. Assalamu alaikum. A1196. You're unmuted. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so no response from A1196. Can we try another student?
Yes. A1223.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Is that A1223?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I'll be going over all the examples in this row, and I want you to follow after me. Okay?
Okay.
So the first one, alidu.
Alidu.
Okay. Now the first letter over here, can you tell me what letter this is?
Hamza.
Hamza. Yes, exactly. But how you pronounce a Hamza is just like you pronounce an alif. Okay? So just make sure that you are not confusing the sound of a Hamza with the sound of Ain. Okay? Ain is made from the middle of your throat, but Hamza is like you would say an alif. So it would be a, like that. Okay? Alidu.
Alidu.
Yes, exactly. So both of these, Hamza and alif, do produce the same sound. Okay? Next one. Imanan.
Imanan.
Nan.
Nan.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So do you remember this is tanween on top of the noon, and when you have tanween on top of a letter, you have to produce a 2-second or 1 sound when you say it. Okay. So imanan.
Imanan.
Excellent. Well done. Okay. Next one. Udina.
Udina.
Okay, well done. Just make sure you stretch the sound of the for 2 seconds because of the ya madda. Okay, so this is a really good example to remember your madda letters. Can you tell me the 3 madda letters that are found?
Alif, waw, ya.
Yes, exactly. So over here you have vaw madda, over here you have ya madda, and over here you have alif madda. So udina.
Udina.
Excellent. Well done. Really good. Okay, next one. Tu'minuna.
Tu'minuna.
Excellent. Well done. Where Hamza has a sukoon on top of it, you produce a slight jerk sound. Okay, so tu'minuna.
Tu'minuna.
Excellent. Well done. And last one. Sawa'un.
Sawa'un.
Excellent. Again, Hamza has a tanween over here. Dhammatan. Can you tell me what this is called?
Uh,
Do you remember?
no.
Okay, dhammatan. Okay, double stroke of dhamma is dhammatan. Do you remember now?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me what a double stroke of fatha would be? So over here, ba has a double stroke of fatha on top of it, okay? Two strokes of fatha. So can you tell me what this would be called? Bearing in mind that this is called dhammatan, so this would be?
Fatatan.
Exactly, well done, okay? And same would be for, let's say over here, kasra is double stroke of kasra, so it would be kasratan, okay? Excellent, well done. Jazakumullah for your help, you did really, really well, okay? So that was A1, 2, 2, 3. Can we have another student on the mic?
Our next student is N1295.
Assalamu alaikum, N1295. Wa alaikum salam. Is that N1295?
Yes.
Excellent, okay? So please repeat after me. I will go through this row with you. So, Bahrain,
3.
Bahrain.
Oh, sorry. Bahrain.
Excellent. Can you tell me what the ra has underneath it? What's the name of this stroke?
It's a tanween.
It is a tanween, but then this one has a name. Can you tell me the name of it? Kasratan.
Yeah, it's a kasratan.
Yes? So just remember the end of it would be tan. Okay? So if it's kasra, it would be kasratan. If it's dhamma, it would be dhammatan. Like that. Okay?
Yeah.
Very easy. Let's move on. Bil birri.
Bil
Bil birri.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Bil birri.
Bilberry.
Excellent. Well done. So over here, if you look at after the ba, you have this one alif. Okay. This alif is a silent alif and would not be pronounced. So you straight away join the ba to the lam, bil, then
Bil.
over here, birri.
Bilberry.
Excellent. Well done. Next
Can
one.
I do it myself?
Yeah, try the next one on your own.
Burika.
Excellent. Well done. Really good. Next one.
Ibrahima.
Excellent. Really, really good. Mashallah. Okay. Next one.
Sabihu.
Okay. The ha only has a sukoon on it. Okay. This is not a dhamma. So just make sure you don't get confused with a dhamma and a sukoon. Because it only has a sukoon, you join the ba to the ha and leave it at that. So after me, sabbih,
Sorry?
sabbih.
Sabih.
Well done. Okay. So just make sure everybody, to make sure that you don't confuse the sukoon with a dhamma. This is a sukoon, so you just join it to the letter before it and leave it. Okay. Next one. Follow after me, please.
Rabban. Rabban.
Well done. Excellent. Really good. Just mindful of the tanween. So can you tell me what this would be called?
Fathatain.
Excellent. Well done. And you produce a 2-second nasal sound when you have tanween. Okay? Excellent. Well done. You read really well. Mashallah. Just keep revising. Jazakumullah. And 1295. Allah Hafiz. Can we have another student, please?
Our next student is A1209.
A1209. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so we'll move on to the next letter, which is ta. So please follow after me. Tallahi.
Tallahi.
Well done. Now, just to bring to your attention, you might be thinking, what are these two things? So alif and lam over here, we didn't pronounce. Okay, these are silent letters. Just like in English language, you have silent letters. In Arabic, you also have silent letters where you don't pronounce them. Okay, so in this case, you would join straight away the ta to the lam over here. Tallahi.
Tallahi.
Excellent. Next one. Yu'tikum.
Yutikum.
Excellent. So a slight jerk sound because the hamza has a sukoon on it. Okay. Next one. Tus'aluna.
Tus'aluna.
Excellent. Well done. Really good. Can you tell me what stroke the noon has?
A fatha.
Fatha. And how long should a fatha be pronounced for?
1 second of count.
Well done. Excellent. Next one. Mutrafina.
Mutrafina.
Excellent. Next one. Sittati.
Yittahi.
Sittati.
Sittahi.
Okay. This one is a ta. Okay. This is not a ha. This is ta al-marbuta, which means that this would be produce the same sound as a ta. So, sittati.
Sittati.
Perfect. Okay. So everybody, please make sure you remember that this looks like a ha, but because it has the 2 dots on top, it is a ta. So you produce the same sound as a ta. Sittati.
Sittati.
Next one. Ukhtun.
Ukhtun.
Excellent. Well done. And can you tell me what stroke this is on top of the ta?
Dammatain.
Dammatan. Excellent. Well done. Really, really good, mashallah. Jazakumullah for your help. A1209. Can we have another student, please?
Our next student is N1305.
Assalamu alaikum. N1305.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Perfect. 1 second. Okay, so the next letter we're looking at is sa. Okay, so can you tell me how, so you produce the sound with your tongue touching your top teeth, okay? Sa.
Sa.
Well done, okay? First one, samarun.
Samarun.
Well done. What does the ra have on top of it? So we just looked at it. It's a double stroke of dhamma, so it is called dhammatan.
Okay.
Okay, what is it?
It's a stroke of Dhamma.
Dhammatan.
Dhammatan.
Yes, well done, excellent. Okay, so any double stroke would have a tan at the end of it. So this is a double stroke of dhamma, so dhammatan. If it is a kasra, double stroke of kasra, if you follow my hand over here, double stroke of kasra would be kasratan.
Kasratan.
And if it was fatha, so for example over here, you have fatha, double stroke of fatha, fathatan.
Patate.
Excellent, well done. Okay, so next one, kathiran.
Kasiran.
Kathiran.
Kasiran.
Well done, excellent. Sulusa.
Sulusan.
Over here, this is sulusa.
Suluta.
Okay, sulusa.
Suluta.
Sa.
Sa.
Yes, so just like you produce that sound in the beginning over here, it's the same thing, okay? Sulusa.
Sulusa.
Perfect, well done. Asmara.
Asmara.
Perfect. Okay, this is munbasan.
Munbasan.
Well done. Can you tell me what stroke this is on top of the sa?
It's kasra. Kasratan.
Are you sure it's kasratan or do you think it's something else? The stroke is on top of the letter or underneath the letter?
Underneath the letter is
So in this case, the sa is the double stroke on top of the letter or underneath the letter?
on top.
Yes,
of the letter.
exactly. So that's why it would be a fathatan.
Fatatan.
Yeah? Fathatan is found on top of the letter and kasratan would be underneath the letter. Okay? So if you follow my hand, this jeen has kasratan.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because it is found underneath the letter. Whereas over here, this is fathatan because it is found on top. Okay? Jazakumullah for your help. Just keep revising. Okay? And 1305.
Jazakallah.
Okay. Another student, please.
Our next Tifl is A1237.
Assalamu alaikum. And A1237. A1237. Assalamu alaikum. Let me see. I don't think they're unmuted at the moment.
Yes, he is unmuted.
Okay, A1237. Assalamu alaikum. You're unmuted. Okay, so no response from no response. Okay, so can you try another student?
Yes, A1232.
Assalamu alaikum. A1232. Walaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Is that A1232? Is that your ID? Okay, perfect. We're doing the next letter, which is Jim. Okay, so follow after me. Jamalun.
Jamalun.
Excellent. Next one. Sijilin.
Sijilin.
Okay. Because the Jim, what does the Jim have on top of it? Can you tell me what this is? Sorry, repeat that again. What's this?
A mushaddid.
Yes, mushaddad. And mushaddad, you have to join the previous letter to the mushaddad letter with force. Okay? Sijilin. Can you repeat that?
Sijilin.
Excellent. Well done. So the Jim is a mushaddad letter, but this sign over here is a shadda. Okay? So the actual sign is called shadda, and the letter is called a mushaddad letter. So just keep that in mind so you don't confuse yourself. Okay? Next one. Juruzin.
Jurin.
Juruzin.
Juruzin.
Excellent. Well done. Really, really good. Okay? Next one. Yaj'al. Can you hear me okay?
Yaj'alu.
Okay, over here, lam, what does the lam have on top of it?
Yes.
What does the lam have on top of it? Can you tell me?
Dhamma.
Okay, it's not a dhamma, it is a sukoon. Okay, now this may look like a dhamma, but it's not actually a dhamma. Dhamma looks like this. Okay, so if you follow my hand, this jeen has a dhamma on it. Can you see that the dhamma has a tiny bit of a gap at the top and then it comes down, whereas this does not have the gap and it is just a round shape like this. Okay, so you have to be very, very careful when you look at a letter with a sukoon on it and judge it that is this a sukoon or is this a dhamma? So this is a sukoon. Okay, so that's why we simply join the ayn to lam because of this sukoon. So follow after me, please. Yaj'al.
Yaj'al.
Excellent. Well done.
Yaj.
Next one. Al-Hajju.
Al-Hajju.
Excellent.
Al-Hajju.
Perfect. But make sure you don't stretch the sound out of ju for too long. Because the jeen has only a dhamma, it should only be produce a sound for 1 second. Al-Hajju.
Al-Hajju.
Perfect. Much, much better. Okay, well done. Next one. Hijajin.
Hijajin.
Excellent. Well done. Really, really good. Mashallah. You read that really well. Okay. What does the jeen have underneath it? Can you tell me?
A kasratain.
Perfect. Excellent. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay. Really, really good. Mashallah. Jazakumullah. A1232 for your help. Can we have another student on the line?
Yes, our next student is N1293.
N1293. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Have you got the right ID? N1293?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we will do the next letter, which is Ha. Okay, repeat after me. Hafizun.
Hafizun.
Hinin.
Hinin.
Hurun.
Hurun.
Well done. Just make sure what's on top of the ra. Can you tell me?
Adamatain.
Well done. And so this is a type of tanween, yes? So tanween should have the nasal sound, the gunna sound in your nose for 2 seconds at the end. Hurun.
Hurun.
Well done. Afasihrun.
Afasihrun.
Well done. Really, really good. Okay. Liyumahhisa.
Lim. Lim.
Liyu.
Muhisa.
Liyu.
Liu.
Mahi.
Mahi.
Sa.
So.
Liyumahhisa.
Liu. Mahisa.
Perfect. Really good. Okay, I can understand it's a bit of a longer word, but break it down and you did really well. Okay, next one. Ghawasin.
Rawasin.
Perfect. Excellent. Really, really good. Mashallah. You did really well. Just keep practicing. Okay. Jazakumullah. N1293. Jazakumullah. Can you have another student?
Our next student is A1238.
A1238. Assalamu alaikum. A1238. Assalamu alaikum. A1238. Are you there? Okay. Can you have another student, please?
A1214.
Assalamu alaikum. A1214.
Salam.
Wa alaikum salam. Is that A1214?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So we are doing the next letter, which is Kha. So please repeat after me. Khalifatan.
Khalifatan.
Well done. Excellent. Just make sure the tan sound is for 2 seconds at the end. Khalifatan.
Khalifatan.
Excellent. Next one. Nakhilin.
Nakhilin.
Fakhurun.
Fakhurun.
Yukhriju.
Yukhriju.
Excellent. Akhirna.
Akhrina.
Akhir.
Akhirna.
Na. Akhirna.
Akhirna.
Well done. I believe that, okay. Akhun.
Akhun.
Well done. What does the kha have on top of it? Can you tell me?
A vertical dhamma.
Not a vertical dhamma. It's the double stroke of dhamma. So it would be called a dhammatan. Okay? Any stroke, the double stroke of dhamma is called dhammatan. Okay?
Okay.
Keep practicing. Other than that, you did really well. Okay? Jazakumullah. Can we have another student, please?
Yes. N1283.
N1283. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay, so we will do the next one, which is dal. So please repeat after me. Darahima.
Darahima.
Okay, can you tell me on top of the ra, what sign is that?
Vertical fatha.
Yes, okay, so, okay. Next one. Dinukum.
Dinukum.
Well done. Next one. Duni.
Duni.
Well done, okay. Adkhilni.
أدخلني.
Well done. يمدهم.
يمدهم.
Well done. So in this word, can you tell me which is the mushaddad letter?
Where the dal is?
Excellent. So the dal is a mushaddad letter because it has a shadda. Excellent. Next one. Biwadin.
بواد.
Biwadin.
بواد.
Well done. This tanween over here, make sure you produce a nasal sound for 2 seconds when you say it. Okay?
Okay, can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah? Yeah, go on.
Whenever I try downloading Tashilul-Quran, it does not come up.
Okay, is that just today or have you tried before as well?
I've tried before as well.
Okay, so you go to the Nqc website and try to download the PDFs, you mean?
Okay.
As in, do you go to the website and do you try to download the lesson?
I go on to App Store and then download it.
Oh, okay, you're using the app. Okay. Okay, well, I'll write down what you are saying and I'll pass it on to the team, okay?
Okay.
Okay, then, Jazakumullah.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Okay, can we have another student, please?
Our next student is A1217.
A1217. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Okay, so we will be doing the next letter, which is Zal. Please repeat after me. Zalika.
Dhalika.
Well done. Alladhi.
Alladhi.
Perfect. Dhu fazlin.
Thu Thalin.
Dhu
Thu
fazlin.
Falin.
Well done, okay. Dhu fadlin.
Thu Falin.
Okay, this is a bod, so just make sure you pronounce that, okay? Fadlin.
Falin.
Fadlin.
Fadlin.
Well done, okay, much better. Just keep revising this word over here, okay? Next one. Nazrin.
Nadrin.
Well done. Next one. Wadha.
Wadha.
Riyati.
Riyati.
Wadhariyati.
Wadhariyati.
Well done, excellent, okay? Can you tell me what stroke the ya has on top of it?
Not sure.
Okay, so it is a vertical fatha, okay? So if
Okay.
fatha looks like this on top of the vowel, this is a fatha. On top of the ya, this fatha has been straightened. It looks like a vertical fatha now, okay? And should be pronounced for 2 seconds, okay?
Okay.
And last one, yawma idin.
Yawma idin.
Perfect, okay, excellent. Just make sure you revise that Arabic terms presentation that we just did today, and inshallah that will help you, okay? Jazakumullah. Can we have another student on the line?
N1273.
Assalamualaikum.
Okay, so we will do the next letter, which is repeat after me.
Sorry, I don't really hear you there.
Okay, you have a lot of background noise behind you. So maybe do you have headphones in?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Repeat after me. Rabihat.
Rabihat.
Well done. Next one. Rihun.
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 Well done. Yash'uruna.
Yasharuna.
Yash'uruna.
Yashuruna.
Well done. Arsala.
Arsana.
Mazur.
Maru.
Khabiran.
Khabiran.
Well done. Excellent. Well done. And 1 2 7. Can we have another student?
A A1228.
Jazakumullah. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay, so we will do the next letter, which is the over here. Repeat after me. Zawjin.
Zawjin.
Excellent. Al-Azizu.
Al-Azizu.
Well done. Huzuwan.
Huzuwan.
Well done. Azwajun.
Azwajun.
Well done. Nazzalna.
Nazzalna.
Fawzan.
Fawzan.
Excellent. Can you tell me what the zal has on top of it? What this is called? The zal, what does it have on it?
Fatahin.
Fathatain. Excellent. Well done. Really well done. You read really nicely. Okay. Jazakumullah. A1228. Can we have another student on the line?
Our next Nasra is N1304.
Jazakumullah. N1304. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Next letter is C. Please repeat after me. Sayaqulu.
Sayaqulu.
Well done. Sinina.
Sinina.
Next one. Suwarin.
Suwarin.
Well done. Next. Aswa'a.
Aswa'a.
Well done. Excellent. Next one. As-sa'ati.
As-sa'ati.
Well done. So everybody just remember that this is a ta, even though it may look like a ha, but because it has the two dots on top, it is a ta. Okay, well done. Ka'san.
Ka'san.
Well done. So over here, the hamza has a sukoon, so you produce a slight jerk sound. Ka'san.
Ka'san.
Well done. Excellent. Really, really well done. Jazakumullah. N1304. Can we have another student, please?
A1236.
Assalamu alaikum. A1236. A1236. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Is that A1236?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So the next letter, the final letter that we'll be doing today is Sheen. So repeat after me. Shahida.
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 Okay. Just come a bit closer to your mic so I can hear you a bit better. Okay. Next one. Shittum.
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 Okay. This is a neem at the end. So make sure you're saying tum.
Tum.
Well done. Next one. Shuhada'a.
Shuhada'a.
Well done. Tashhadu.
Tashhadu.
Well done. Ash-shajarata.
Ash-shajarata.
Well done. Ash-shajarata.
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 Well done. Okay, excellent. Really good try. Just make sure you repeat this word again and again. It can be a bit difficult. Okay. Next one. Ghawashin.
Gawashin.
Ghawashin.
Gawashin.
Okay. The wow has a fatha followed by an alif madda. So you have to stretch the sound out for a few seconds. Ghawashin.
Gawashin.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read. Just keep practicing. But other than that, you did really good. Okay.
Okay.
So, Jazakumullah, A1236. Okay, so that was all the letters that we'll be covering today. MashaAllah, everybody did really, really well, and I can see that everybody was trying really hard to say the word correctly, and you all did really, really well, okay? As your homework, please write this down. Your homework is to practice exercise 18.3, okay? So at least to the point that we reached today in class. If you can, go further, but you will be doing the other letters in tomorrow's class. So for today, just try and do the ones that we've covered today. Okay? So keep repeating them because it will really help you in the exam that you will be having on Thursday. Okay? Now for the exam, there will be an external exam for G1 students this Thursday, 15th of November. For this, please arrive early, around 5:45 or 5:50, and log into the class and wait to be entered by the teacher. You will be tested on various aspects. So you'll be tested on your pronunciation, your timing, how you apply rules that you've learnt so far. So you will be asked on rules up to lesson 18. So that's up to the lessons that we've done so far. And you will also be tested on your fluency. Some things you should know are the names of strokes. Okay, so there's 9 strokes that you should know about. Some of them include fatha, kasra, dhamma. These are all types of strokes, and you'll be asked on them. Also, you'll be asked about their timing. So if a certain letter has a stroke on it, how long should that letter be pronounced for? Okay, so you'll be asked about that as well. You'll also be asked about the names of symbols and definitions. So the things that we revised today, sakin letter, mushaddad letter, you'll be tested on that. You'll be asked to name the madda letters, perhaps. So like one of the students said, there's 3 letters of madda, alif, waw, and ya. You'll be asked to name them, and you'll be asked to recognize them, and you'll also be tested on the timing of the madda letters. You'll also be asked about the names of lean letters. There's 2 lean letters, there's waw lean and ya lean, and you'll be asked to recognize them as well. Okay? To help you practice exercise 18.3 thoroughly. So that's the exercise we've done today. So we've done half today, we'll do the other half tomorrow, but this will be critical in your exam on Thursday. So please make sure that you revise through that, and inshallah you'll all be ready for the exam on Thursday. Okay, so I hope you've all written down your homework as well, which is to practice exercise 18.3. Okay, and all the Arabic terms that we learnt today, I hope you've all written them down as well, because it will really help you in the exam on Thursday, like I said. Then we have one more student on the line, and we will end the class with our prayer.
N1294.
Assalamu alaikum, N1294.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, so we'll be ending the class today. Please repeat after me. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
اللهم ارحمني
اللهم ارحمني
بالقرآن العظيم.
بالقرآن العظيم.
Excellent. And translation?
Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran.
Well done. And then second line. وَاجْعَلْهُ لِي
وَاجْعَلْهُ لِي
إِمَامًا
إِمَامًا
وَنُورًا
وَنُورًا
وَهُدًى
وَهُدًى
وَرَحْمَةً.
وَرَحْمَةً.
Excellent. And translation of this?
And make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Excellent. Well done. Jazakumullah. Jazakumullah to everybody for joining us in today's class. Hope to see you again all tomorrow. Please make sure you do your homework, and please make sure you revise so that you are ready for your exam on Thursday. Okay. Jazakumullah everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.